Hello students, good morning. I am your chemistry miss. Today we are going to see the new lesson, that is alkali and alkali earth metals. So today we are going to see what are the introduction of this S block elements or what are the general characteristics of the alkali metal. So first we are going to see what is alkali metal. So in the periodic table, that today in this chapter, main objectives of this chapter is that is the properties of alkali metals and alkali earth metal, that is the anomalous properties of lithium and beryllium, list the uses of alkali metal and alkali earth metal. So these are all we are going to learn about this chapter. So in this chapter, what is first we are going to see what is mean by S block elements. So what is S block element? The elements belong to group 1, that is group 1, and group 2, that is called as S block elements. In the periodic table, the group 1 and 2 element is called as S block element. Why it is called as S block element? The last electron enter into the S orbital, right? So that is the last electron, NS1 or NS2. So that is alkali metal. This is alkaline earth metal. Okay, so this is the S block elements in this chapter. So the alkali metals, what are the elements belong to this chapter? Commonly alkaline earth metal. In this unit we study the properties of the compounds and their biological importance. First we are going to see what is alkali metal. So what is alkali metal? The word alkali is derived from the word of alkali, meaning the plant, referring to the original source of the alkaline substance. So that is the plant ash. What is alkali metal? Alkali, the word meaning is plant ash. So from this one, so that is alkaline substance. A water extract of burnt ashes called the potash, containing mainly potassium carbonate. So that is a water extract of the burnt plant ashes. So that is the plant ashes mixed with the water. They are mainly containing potassium carbonate. Alkali metal groups are consumed of the element lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. So these are the first group element. What are the first group element? Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. So these are all the symbols. Okay, so that is generally these metals are highly reactive. What is the reason? So generally the metals are soft and highly reactive one, because the NS1 electron, so the outermost shell containing only one electron, it easily lost that electron, it is come to the that is the octet configuration. So that is the alkali metals are highly reactive. They form oxides and hydroxides, and the compounds are basic in nature. So next we are going to see what are the general characteristics of the alkali metal. What are the general characteristics of the alkali metal? Alkali metals are highly reactive and are found in nature only as the compound. Rubidium and cesium are found associated in the minute quantity and the minerals of alkali metals. So that is alkali metals are highly reactive and found in nature only as the compound. So that is not only single lithium oxide, sodium hydroxide. So that is the mainly it is occur in the form of compound. Rubidium and cesium are found associated minute quantities with minerals, alkali metal. Francium is a radioactive and does not occur applicably in nature. So the francium is the radioactive metal. It does not occur in the nature. And the lived isotope as a half-life period is only 21 minutes. So the isotopes of this half-life period is only 21 minutes. So what are the abundance of this alkali metal? Lithium, so abundance eighth crust is only 80, sodium is large, and potassium is very minute, rubidium and cesium. Francium is the radioactive, it is not formed. So the mineral source is a spodumene, rock salt, that is sylvite, no convenient source. These are the abundance of this metals. The next one is electronic configuration. What is the electronic configuration? So how to write the electronic configuration? First one is lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. Okay, so these are all the alkali metals, first group metal. What are the atomic number of this metal? So what are the atomic number? So lithium, I am writing here, that is lithium 3, sodium 11, potassium 19, 37 and the 55. How to write the electronic configuration? That is 1s2, 2s1. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So here 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and the 4s1. And another one is, so next these are all the electronic configuration. This we can write like this. How to write? First we can write, so that is helium 2s1. So what is the inert configuration? Helium, neon, 3s1. Next one is argon, 4s1. Then argon, krypton, 5s1, and xenon, and the 6s1. So this is the outermost shell containing only one electron. So that is, it is belongs to ns1 electronic configuration. Okay, so this is the first one. Next one is, what are the common oxidation state? So what are the common oxidation state? The elements are highly electropositive in nature. They readily lose their valence electron to give monovalent cation. So we already told the outermost shell containing, this is the only one electron in the outermost shell. This is immediately lost that electron. It is so loss of electron. So remove one electron from the outermost shell, that become positive ion. So it is called as electropositive. So electropositive in nature, they readily lose their valence electron to give monovalent cation. Alkali metals have only one oxidation state, which is +1. So commonly the oxidation state is +1. So atomic and ionic radii. So what are the atomic and ionic radii? The top to bottom, the first element of each period, alkali metals have the largest atomic and ionic radii in the respective period. On moving down the group, there is an increase in the number of shells, and therefore atomic and ionic radii increases. Top to bottom, so here the top to bottom atomic number increases. Suppose 3 is small in size, 11 is so bigger in size, then 19. So the size is increases, the atomic radii is also increases from top to bottom, and the monovalent ions are smaller than the respective parent atom or the expected. Okay, so this is the atomic radii and ionic radii. So this is the, what is ionic radii, atomic radii? The distance between the nucleus and the outermost shell. So that is, this is the atom, the distance between the nucleus and the outermost shell, that is called as atomic radii and ionic radii. So on moving down the group, there is an increased number of shells, and therefore atomic and ionic radii increases. So in the top to bottom, so here that is atomic number increases, the size of the atom will be increases, so atomic radii will be increases. Okay, so this is the reason. So next we are going to see the another one, ionization enthalpy. So what is ionization enthalpy? The energy required to remove the electron from the outermost shell. So that is called as ionization energy. What is ionization energy? The energy required to remove the electron from the outermost shell. So that is, alkali metals have the lowest ionization enthalpy compared to other element. What is the meaning for that? What is the reason? Because the outermost shell containing only one electron. So that is the last, this is the half-filled orbital. So we can easily remove the electron from the outermost shell. So that is the reason the enthalpy, ionization enthalpy decreases down the group. The ionization enthalpy due to the increase in atomic size. In addition, number of inner shells also increases, which in turn increase in magnitude of the screening effect, and consequently the ionization enthalpy decreases down the group. So top to bottom, the ionization enthalpy decreases. And another one is, second ionization enthalpy of the alkali metals are very high. So what is the meaning for the, how it will explain? So second ionization energy. So here that is sodium, atomic number 11. What is the electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, and the 3s1. Okay, so this is the sodium. What is ionization energy? Ionization energy 1. So what is the reason? They remove the electron in the outermost shell. So what is the electronic configuration? 1s2, 2a2, 2p6. So that is Na plus ion contain this electronic configuration. So that is the outermost shell containing octet configuration. That is the 8. This is the stable electronic configuration. So now we need more energy. Suppose now I am removing the electron from the next ionization energy. Ionization energy 2. So that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. So we need more energy when compared to ionization energy because it is the stable electronic configuration. So we need more energy to remove the electron. Okay, so that is the reason the second ionization energy increases when compared to ionization energy in the alkali metals. Okay, so this is the another one. So the second ionization enthalpy of the alkali metals are very high. The removal of electron from the alkali metals give monovalent cation, have stable electronic configuration similar to the noble gas. Therefore, it becomes very difficult to remove the second ionization from the stable configuration already attained. Okay, so this is the another one. Next one is what is meant by hydration enthalpy. What is hydration enthalpy? Lithium salts are more soluble than the salt of other metals of group 1 lithium. So that is the hydration, that is addition of hydrogen molecule or the addition of water molecule. So metals of group 1 lithium, lithium chloride is up to 12 times more soluble than sodium chloride, potassium chloride and rubidium chloride, cesium chloride. Have solubility then 10 power minus 3 times the high solubility of lithium salt due to strong solvation of small size. Because this is the solubility is increases. What is the reason? It is very small in size. So that is the water soluble is very increases when lithium when compared to other elements. So next one is what is electronegativity? What is electronegativity? So the electronegativity, the tendency to attract a shared pair of electron. So here alkali electronegativity have the comparable smaller value of electronegativity than the other element, because the first group element having the electronegativity is very small, that is they react with the halogen, form the ionic halide. So that is the when in the periodic table from left to right the electronegativity increases. So in the first group the ionization energy is very decreases. Next one is flame color of the spectrum. So what is the flame of the color? The alkali metals are heated, means what is mean by it is absorb some amount of energy, it will gives the colored flame. Okay, so that is the color. So lithium what color? That is crimson red, sodium yellow color, potassium lilac, rubidium reddish violet and cesium blue in color. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is the heat in the flame. So how it will give the color? So because the atom absorbs some amount of energy, it goes to the excited state, it returns to the original state, it is emitted the electron in the form of light. So that is called as ionization, that is called as the color will be increases. So here that is the outermost shell 3s1, that is the ground state, right? This is the ground state sodium, right? So this is absorb some amount of energy is go to the excited state. So this is excited state, is the ground state. So excited state it return to the original state after removing the energies, that is H nu, the energy will be released. So here observe some amount of energy, the photon the energy mean is go to the excited state, it remove that energy mean again it will original state, at that time they release the color, okay. So this is the reason for the colored compound in the alkali metals. Okay, so next we are going to see the distinct behavior of lithium ion is due to the exceptionally small size. So what is the distinct behavior when compared to other element? That is the first group element lithium and other element of this family. So that is lithium is very hot, high melting and the boiling point, but other metals are soft and lower melting and the boiling point. And another one is least reactive. So that is lithium is very least reactive, but other compound is more reactive, because they react with oxygen to form the normal oxide, it will give the very unstable oxide. So next one is react with nitrogen to give lithium nitrate. So that is Li3N. So here no reaction with the nitrogen. So again it react with bromine slowly, it is react violently, remaining other compound. Here lithium only, here lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, remaining other compounds. So next one is react directly with carbon to form ionic carbide. So that is when react with carbon to form lithium carbide. But here do not react with carbon directly, but can react carbon compound. So that is the hydrocarbon, when react with hydrocarbon to form the remaining compound, carbide compound. Compounds are sparingly soluble in water. So that is the lithium is very sparingly. What is mean by sparingly? That is partly soluble in water. This is highly soluble in water. Lithium nitrate decomposed to give an oxide. So lithium nitrate decomposed to give an oxide, decomposed to give nitrate. So that is, this is decomposed to give nitrates. Okay. So next one is both lithium and magnesium, that is the similarities between lithium and magnesium. So both lithium and magnesium are harder than other elements in the respective groups. Lithium and magnesium react slowly with water. Their oxides and hydroxides are less soluble. Their hydroxide decompose on heating. Lithium and magnesium are harder when compared to other respective groups. So lithium and magnesium slowly with water. So this is the diagonal relationship. So lithium and magnesium is present in the diagonal relationship. Both form the lithium nitrate and magnesium nitrate. They do not give any superoxide to form only oxide, lithium oxide and magnesium oxide. The carbonates of lithium and magnesium decomposed upon heating form their respective oxides and carbon dioxide. Lithium and magnesium do not form bicarbonate. Both lithium chloride, magnesium chloride are soluble in ethanol and electrolysis. So lithium and magnesium do not form the bicarbonate, but they react with bicarbonate, do not form the bicarbonate ion. But here both lithium chloride, magnesium soluble in ethanol and are deliquescent. They crystallize from the aqueous solution as hydrates, lithium chloride, 2 molecule of water, magnesium chloride and H. This is the lithium chloride, magnesium chloride soluble in water to form this compound lithium chloride 2H2O, magnesium chloride 8H2O. So next one is what is meant by diagonal relationship. So that is the second group in the periodic table, the second group and the third group element. The comparable, that is the similar properties between the second group and the third group. So here, that is in the periodic table. So in the periodic table, the diagonally placed elements, so here lithium and magnesium, the diagonally placed element having the similar properties of the second and the third group. So here boron and silicon, this is carbon and phosphorus, these are having the similar properties. So that is the reason these are called the diagonal similar property. So this is this property is called diagonal relationship. What is meant by diagonal relationship? The second and the third group element in the periodic table having the similar properties. So that is the diagonal place element having the similar properties. So that is the reason it is having the same characters. Okay. What are the chemical properties of alkali metal? Alkali metal exhibit high chemical reactivity. The reactivity of alkali metal increase from lithium to cesium since the ionization energy decreases down the group. What are the chemical properties? High chemical reactivity. I already told, because outermost shell containing only one electron, that is the reason these are highly reactive. Since the ionization energy decreases down the group, the alkali metals are highly reactive towards the more electronegativity elements such as oxygen and halogen. Some characteristics of chemical compound. First one is reaction with oxygen. When lithium is react with form the lithium oxide is a simple oxide. Sodium react with, that is peroxide. The remaining other metal form the superoxide. What is mean by superoxide? Metal with the 2 molecule of oxygen. One molecule, that is monooxide mean that is simple oxide. 2 oxygen mean that is peroxide. That is the metal containing only 2 oxygen, that is called as superoxide. Okay, so this is the reaction with oxygen. Next one is reaction with hydrogen. So this alkali metals, when hydrogen heat react with 673 Kelvin, that is the corresponding ionic hydrate. So that is metal hydrogen to form the metal hydrates. Okay, so the metal lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, they react with hydrogen to form the metal hydrate. So this is the another one. The ionic character of the hydrate increases from lithium to cesium and the solubility decreases. The hydrate behaves as the strong reducing agent. So next we are going to see the reaction with halogen. Alkali metals combined with halogen. What is meant by halogens in the periodic table? 17th group elements is called as halogens. What are halogens? Chlorine, fluorine, bromine and iodine. So these are called as halogens. Okay, so these are belongs to the 17th group element. This element's reactivity of alkali metal halogen increases down the group because the corresponding decrease in ionization enthalpy, because the metals are ionization enthalpy, positive ionization enthalpy, but halogens are highly electronegative. So that is the metals are highly reactive with the halogens. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is all metal halides are ionic crystal. Then the lithium iodide shows the covalent character. What is meant by covalent? Ionic character. All metals sharing of electron between this metal and the halogen, but only lithium iodide only it will this character, that is the covalent character, ionic character, transfer of electron, covalent character, sharing of electron. And another one is what is the reason? It is the smallest cation having the high polarizing power. Lithium is the smallest ion. It is high polarizing power. Additionally, the iodide ions is the largest, can be polarized to the greater extent by lithium ion. So here when compared to lithium and iodide, lithium is very small in size, and same thing iodide is having the larger in size. So that is the both are highly polarized. So that is the reason it is covalent in character. All metal halides. So next one is reaction with liquid ammonia. What is liquid ammonia? What is the formula of liquid ammonia? That is NH3. So the liquid ammonia to give deep blue solution when they react with the alkali metals. So that is, this is the alkali metal when react with ammonia to form the metal complex. So that is the complex compound. That is the coordination compound, ammoniated coordination compound. So what is coordination compound? You are detailed studied in the 12th standard. So that is the blue color solution due to the ammoniated electron. They absorb the energy in the visible region. So that is the electrons are absorb the energy. It is go to the excited state. It is returned to the original state. It emit that electron. So that is the reason the ammonia solution, both the cation and electrons are ammoniated, give ammoniated cation and ammoniated electron. So that is after then the solutions are slowly it liberate hydrogen, resulting in the formation of amide. So that is after this formation of this complex, is after standing some more time, it will liberate the hydrogen. It is converted into blue color, changes to bronze color. Okay, this is the reaction with ammonia. So next one is reaction with water. That is, the alkali metals are react with water to give corresponding hydroxide give. So lithium react with water molecule to form lithium hydroxide, and also it react with alcohol. It alkanes contain the active hydrogen. Again, sodium react with ethyl alcohol to form the sodium ethanoate. Again, what is mean by alkane? So these are all you are going to learn in 11th standard organic chemistry. What is alkyne? Alkyne means that is the triple bond. What is alkene? You are already studied in 10th standard, right? So that is alkane is a triple bond. So alkane is converted into alkene. So that is the another one. So this is the reaction with alkali metals. The lithium react with the water molecule to form the lithium hydroxide, and also react with alcohol. It react with alkane which contain the active hydrogen. So this is the liberation of hydrogen. So next one is reducing activity. So alkali metals can also lose their valence electron readily and act as a good reducing agent. Alkali metals are act as a good reducing agent. This metal react with electron. So that is what is reducing agent. They immediately lose one electron. What is the reason? The outermost shell containing only one electron. So that is the reason. It will immediately lose that electron. It is act as a good reducing agent. So another one is, what are the reaction with carbon? That is, the lithium directly react with carbon to form the ionic compound lithium carbide. So that is, what is the equation we already studied? That is lithium plus carbon, 2 carbon, that is lithium carbide. So that is lithium carbide. Lithium carbide, this is the another one. Lithium directly react with carbon to form the lithium carbide. Other metal do not react carbon directly, however they are treated with the acetylene. So again, so here that is the same equation is here, that is lithium carbon to form lithium carbide. Okay, so next one is, what are the uses of alkali metals? The lithium metal is used to make useful alloys. For example, with lead it's used to make the white metal bearing the for motor engine. So the precious parts, the small size motor parts are made from the lithium metal, with aluminium to make aircraft, and also magnesium to make the amount of armor plates, and use the thermonuclear reaction. So it is used, the armor plate is a metal plate is used in the thermonuclear reaction. And another one is, lithium is also used to make the electrochemical cells. And another one is, electrochemical cells means that is battery, lithium battery. So lithium carbonate is used as medicine. So lithium carbonate is used in some medicines, and also sodium is used to make sodium lead alloy needed to make the, so that is lead tetraethyl and the tetramethyl lead. So these are the organo-lead compounds were earlier used in anti-knock additives to the petrol. So this sodium lead alloy, so additive. So additive means, what is additive? So anti-knock na நிறைய புகை வராம இருக்கிறதுக்காக we are adding this petrol along with this petrol. So it nowadays it is a lead free petrol. So nowadays that is ethanol or butanol we are adding for the anti-knock additives. Another one is, liquid sodium metal is used as a coolant in fast breeder nuclear reactor. So liquid sodium metal, so nuclear reactor means, what is nuclear reactor? So அணுவுலைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, ஸோ அதில் வந்து அந்த கூல் பண்ணுறதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். தட் இஸ் liquid sodium metal. Potassium has a vital role in biological system. Potassium is very important in our biological system. And another one is, potassium chloride is used as a fertilizer. Potassium hydroxide is used in the manufacture of soft soap. Potassium chloride fertilizer. So sodium, potassium and nitrogen. So these are all the combination of fertilizer. This again potassium. Potassium hydroxide is used in the manufacture of soft soap. It is also used in the excellent absorption of the carbon dioxide. And another one is, cesium is used in the devising photoelectric cells. So again cesium mainly it is used in the photoelectric cell. Okay. So next we are going to see the general characteristics of the compounds of alkali metal. What are the compounds? What are the general character we are going to learn? It is what is the nature of the reaction with other compounds. First we are going to see the oxides of hydroxides. Oxides and hydroxide. That is, the metal react with water to form the metal oxide, right? The corresponding hydroxide which are basic in nature. What is basic compound? The OH, the compound metal containing OH means that is basic in nature. So metal oxide react with water molecule to form the metal hydroxide. The alkali metals, that is lithium, form the peroxide in addition to normal. What is meant by peroxide? That is M2O2. That is metal with the 2 oxygen, that is called as peroxide. These peroxide produce hydroxide, and the peroxide upon reacting with water. So that is metal oxide, water molecule to form the metal hydroxide. So in this M, so this is the general representation of this metal M. So M is equal to sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. So another one is except lithium and sodium, all other alkali metals form superoxide. So what is meant by superoxide? That is only one oxide, only one metal containing superoxide. Again, so that is 2 molecules, that is the superoxide. This superoxide react with water to form the again hydroxide. The superoxide also gives basic hydroxide upon the treatment. So then simple oxide also, peroxide is also form the metal hydroxide, and the superoxide also form the metal hydroxide. Under appropriate condition, pure compounds of the M2O, M2O2 and MO2 may be prepared. So that is the condition for this producing the metal hydroxide. The compound must be pure. That is the metal simple oxide, peroxide and superoxide. This is called as simple oxide. This is peroxide. This is superoxide. This is may be prepared. Next one is what are the properties of oxides and hydroxides. So first one is the oxides and peroxides are the colorless when pure, but the superoxides are yellow or orange in color. The oxides and the peroxides are colorless. What are the properties? The physical properties, but the superoxides are yellow in color. The peroxides are diamagnetic while the superoxides are paramagnetic. What is meant by diamagnetic? What is meant by paramagnetic? What is diamagnetic? The electrons are present, the outermost shell electrons present in the paired form mean that is called as diamagnetic. Unpaired electron is present in the outermost shell mean that is called as paramagnetic. Sodium peroxide is widely used as an oxidizing agent. Sodium peroxide Na2O2. What is sodium peroxide? Na2O2. Sodium peroxide is widely used as an oxidizing agent. The hydroxide which are obtained by the reaction, the oxides with water are white crystalline solid. These hydroxides are obtained from this sodium peroxide. It is white crystalline solid. The alkali metal hydroxides are strong bases. They dissolve in water with the evolution of heat on account of the intense hydration. So that is dissolve in the water of evolution of heat and the account of the intense hydration. What is meant by halides? What is meant by halide? I already told chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. These are the halogens or react with as alkali metal to form the halides. What is meant by halogen? The 17th group elements present in the periodic table, that is called as halogens. The alkali metal react with that halogen to form the halides or colorless crystalline solid with high melting point, can be prepared by the reaction. So appropriate oxide and hydroxide or carbonate with aqueous hydrohalic acid. So what is meant by hydrohalic acid? Hydrogen and the halogen. So what is meant by X? X is a halogen. What is X? Instead of this X, we can add Cl. Br, HF. So this alkali metal halide increases from lithium to cesium. The formation of this halide, the increases from lithium to cesium. So lithium will the formation character will be increases from lithium, then cesium very less in character. Which metals from the halides increases from lithium to cesium. All halides are the ionic nature except lithium bromide and lithium iodide. So all halides, lithium fluoride and lithium chloride are the ionic in nature. Ionic bond. What is meant by ionic nature? Mean that is easily soluble in water. That is lithium bromide and lithium iodide, that is are covalent in nature, that is insoluble in water. And another one is except all other halides are soluble in water. Low solubility of lithium fluoride in water due to the high lattice enthalpy. So that is the lithium fluoride, that is low solubility in water due to the lattice enthalpy is also very high due to the presence of covalent nature of both lithium bromide or soluble in soluble in the organic solvent. That is the ionic compounds are soluble in water, covalent compounds are insoluble in water. Sometimes they are asking for 1 mark. The ionic compounds are easily soluble in water, covalent compounds are insoluble in water. So lithium bromide and lithium iodide are covalent compound, that is insoluble in water. So next one is salts of oxo acids. Alkali metal form the salts with also oxo acid. What is mean by oxo acid? That is the oxygen containing compounds. So that is called as oxo acids. Most of the salts are the solution in water and are thermally stable. So as the electropositive character increases down the group, the stability of the carbonate and bicarbonate increases. This is due to the decrease in polarizing power of alkali metal cations. So what is the meaning for that? So the stability of the carbonate and bicarbonate increases. So what is meant by bicarbonate? React with carbon dioxide and water to form the bicarbonate. So this is the equation. Metal carbonate react with carbon dioxide and water molecule to form the metal bicarbonate. So that is the metal. So sodium bicarbonate, potassium bicarbonate, rubidium bicarbonate. So these are the general representation of this bicarbonate. And another one is these are the this is again lithium carbonate when dissociate into lithium oxide and carbon dioxide, that is less stable. So that is easily decomposed to form the lithium oxide and the carbon dioxide. This is presumably due to the large difference between the lithium oxide and the CO carbonate ion. So that is the metal carbonate ion react with the carbon dioxide and water molecule to form the metal bicarbonate. All the carbonate and bicarbonates are soluble in water and the solubility increase rapidly on descending the group. This is due to the reason the lattice energy decrease more rapidly than the hydration of energies are moving down the group. So this is the another one. This is the characteristic of salts of oxo acids. Next one is important compounds of alkali metal. First one is sodium carbonate. What is sodium carbonate? So that is called as washing soda. So washing soda, we already know that is sodium carbonate is one of the important inorganic compounds used in the industry. It is prepared by the Solvay process. What is mean by Solvay process? First one is when ammonia react with water molecule and carbon dioxide to form the ammonium carbonate. This ammonium carbonate and water react with carbon dioxide. Then this is the ammonium carbonate. Ammonium carbonate again react with water and carbon dioxide to form the ammonium bicarbonate. And then ammonium bicarbonate react with sodium chloride to form the ammonium chloride and the sodium bicarbonate. Okay, so this is the preparation of Solvay process. Again sodium bicarbonate react with sodium carbonate. So this is the washing soda. So when react with carbon dioxide and water, this ammonia used in this process can be covered by the treating with the resultant ammonium chloride solution with the calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is formed as a byproduct. Again, this can be replaced. So the ammonium chloride solution with calcium hydroxide will be replaced. What are the properties of this sodium carbonate? Sodium carbonate, commonly known as washing soda, is a crystallized as dehydrate which is white in color. It is soluble in water and forms an alkaline solution. So it is easily soluble in water. Upon heating, it loses the water of crystallization to form the monohydrate. Above 373 Kelvin, the monohydrate become completely anhydrous and changes. So that is sodium bicarbonate. Heating means that is water molecule. 9 molecule of water is liberated. This is the anhydrous changes. This is powerful soda ash. So this is called as soda ash. What are the uses of sodium carbonate? Sodium carbonate known as washing soda is used in heavily for laundering. So mainly washing purpose we are using that. Another one is important laboratory reagent used in qualitative analysis in the volumetric analysis. In 12th standard you are going to learn for this qualitative analysis that is used in sodium carbonate is used for analyzing the amount of carbonate present in that compound. And another one is water treatment to convert the hard water to soft water. And another one is it is used for manufacturing of the glass, paper and paint. Okay. Today that's all about this sodium carbonate and the compounds of alkali metal. Tomorrow we see the remaining subject. Okay. Thank you children. Okay. Bye.